Hey, I'm Paul from the Cult of Cantona podcast, and I'm here to bring you our pre-game analysis for Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United at Molineux. A fact about Wolverhampton: it's gross. I wouldn't go there. Wolves are an interesting team with an interesting fan base, and I use interesting very loosely and also fan base very loosely because they're a club made up of affiliate supporters. In essence, nobody really supports Wolverhampton Wanderers. They just be like, oh, yeah, they're my second team. They're okay. I myself like Newcastle United. I'm a Man United fan, but I like Newcastle United. I don't support them. I just like them. That's the whole basis of Wolverhampton Wanderers. For example, here's Cult of Cantona's very own Iman and Oisin being mascots for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oisin has told me that it's Roger Johnson he's standing next to in this photograph, while Iman has said it's Matt Jarvis. I can clearly see that this is in fact either Kenny Miller or Jamie O'Hara. The biggest Wolverhampton Wanderers fans I've ever known was a housemate of mine who I met in 2004, Dara. Hi Dara. When I met him, he was a Man United fan, a die-hard Man United fan, and then he just became a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. And such was the sadness of the fandom at such a time. He had a DVD in his collection of a time that Manchester United got beaten by Wolves. A whole DVD made. Probably make heaps of those DVDs now. Some players have represented both clubs, such as Ireland and Man United legend Dennis Irwin, Sylvan Ebanks-Blake, and not so legendary player Paul Ince, who also represented another team we don't need to talk about. In terms of the head-to-head history, for me this is a little bit of a sour point if I'm being real. The whole Ollie's at the wheel thing, I never really bought into that. I was fearful of it, and I didn't want him to get that full-time contract. I was waiting for his first big test, and I thought his first big test would come in the form of his first loss. And there we go and play Wolves at Molineux, and they play us off the park, they beat us. And I'm thinking, okay, lesson learnt. Here's your challenge. How do you bounce back from this? What do you do next? And the advantage for Solskjaer at the time was we just so happened to be playing Wolves in an FA Cup game the next time round. So now he has the tactical prowess, he knows how they play, he knows what they do. And what unfolded was the exact same thing happening again, and we were beaten. It was from that point onwards, personally speaking, I lost faith in Ole as a manager, and I never seen it coming back. I know he set these records of the longest away run, of all nonsense. That was my worst time as a tenure of Man United management, was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Magnificent player, but the management I feared would never end. What are my predictions for this game? So we have some players coming back from injury, but they're still not quite sharp. We have Casemiro, we've Martinez. We're starting to get our squad back. I think Luke Shaw's back in the fold. But I think there's a bit of a rigmarole around how it went down with Wolves the last time when they didn't get the penalty and so on. So I think this is going to be a tough game, and I'm going to go 1-1 given our current form of sometimes we're good, sometimes we're awful, sometimes we're everything in between. I'm going to say that this is going to be a 1-1 draw. Wherever you're watching the game, I hope you enjoy it.